everyone, it's Grace and welcome back to another video. The video that I'm going to be doing today is the rapid fire book tag, and two things that I never really realized about myself before I started making YouTube videos was that I talk a lot and I talk pretty slowly, so I'm gonna do my best to make this rapid fire book tag actually rapid fire, and please bear with me. So let's just dive right on into the questions because there are 50 of them. The first question is hardback or paperback? Definitely paperback for me. Question 2, ebooks or physical copies? I love physical copies. Question 3, secondhand or new? Generally, I'll buy new, but I will buy secondhand if I can. Question 4, audiobooks or nah? I have nothing against audiobooks, but I don't really listen to them. Question 5, do you cover by? Yes, I definitely judge books by their covers. Question 6, your favorite cover that you own? That is this bad boy right here, the illustrated edition of The Ocean at the End of the Lane. Question 7, your least favorite cover that you own? I can't do that rapid fire because I cannot think of one fast enough. Question 8, the first book you ever read. This is probably not the first book that I ever read, but the Magic Treehouse series is the first series that I remember loving all by myself when I was a kid. Question 9, the last book you finished, and that would be the 21 Things You May Not Know About the Indian Act by Bob Joseph, which if you're Canadian, you should definitely read. Question 10, the last series you finished, and that is The Long Price Quartet by Daniel Abraham. Question 11, the last book that you bought. The last book that I bought is actually a gift, so I'm not going to say it because I have a feeling that the person is watching this, so. Question 12, what is your favorite genre? Shockingly, as I'm sure it would be to everybody, my favorite genre is fantasy. Question 13, what is your favorite book in that genre? And that's hard, but I am going to go with Words of Radiance since that was my favorite book of last year. Question 14, what genre do you never reach for? I would say probably horror or like nonfiction, specifically history and stuff like that. Question 15, do you read poetry? Not really. I am not good enough at literature to understand poetry. Question 16, do you read popular science? I have, but I don't read a ton of it. Question 17, middle grade. I do read middle grade, but I also haven't read a ton of it. Question 18, what is your favorite bookish item? I don't really collect bookish items, so books. Question 19, what is your current bookmark? My current bookmark is literally just one of the ones that you get in book depository packages. Question 20, what is the strangest object you've used as a bookmark? I think I've used another book as a bookmark before. Does that count? Question 21, book jackets or nah? Yes to book jackets, but no to having them on while you're reading it. Question 22, who is your fictional boyfriend? I don't have a strong enough emotional connection to anyone to call them my fictional boyfriend. Question 23, favorite book couple. This is definitely recency bias coming out, but Ota and Kian from The Long Price Quartet are iconic and I love them, so. Question 24, favorite book villain. This is another one that I cannot answer rapid fire because I cannot think of it quickly enough. Question 25, favorite book friendship. Only because I'm in the middle of Arm of the Sphinx as we speak, I am going to say Thomas Senlin and Edith Winters. Question 26, series, trilogies, or standalone books? In my mind, a trilogy is a series, but I guess if we're separating the two, then series. Question 27, what is your weird reading habit? Does being unable to stop anywhere other than a chapter break count as a weird reading habit? Question 28, what is your favorite book adaptation? I'm just going to say Lord of the Rings for this because I feel like I haven't seen enough and Lord of the Rings is iconic. Question 29, film adaptations or TV adaptations? I feel like they both have their pros and cons, but I like TV better. Question 30, what book needs an adaptation? I know this is kind of cheating, but I'm just going to say The Cosmere. Question 31, favorite book world. We're gonna have another case of recency bias strikes again, but I'm gonna say The Wheel of Time by Robert Jordan. Question 32, favorite writing style. For this one, Daniel Abraham is gonna take it. I loved The Long Price Quartet for his writing style. Question 33, what is a book you love that people don't know about? I don't know if I have one, but I guess The Ocean at the End of the Lane is kind of underrated. I don't hear that many people talk about it, and I love it. Question 34, what's a popular book that you hated? I suppose The Midnight Library could count for this, because that book got a lot of hype. Question 35, favorite childhood reads. I'm gonna go back to The Magic Treehouse for this. I ate that up as a kid. Question 36, what is a book that changed your life? I'm gonna say A Song of Ice and Fire by George R.R. Martin because it opened me up to the world of fantasy. Question 37, what book did you hate at school? This surprises a lot of people, but I actually hated The Handmaid's Tale by Margaret Atwood when I originally read it. Question 38, what is a feel-good book? I'm gonna go with Guards by Terry Pratchett. Question 39, a book that made you cry. A lot of books make me cry, but Beartown by Frederick Bachman made me bawl like 10 times. Question 40, what is your favorite reading snack? I don't eat while I read, so maybe that's my weird reading habit. Question 41, what is your favorite reading position? I like being in a chair kind of with my knees tucked up and my book like on my knees, but also the arm of the chair, if that makes sense. Question 42, natural light or lamplight? Natural light if it's available, but there's nothing wrong with artificial light. Question 43, outside or inside? Inside because I don't really like wind ruffling my pages or anything like that. Question 44, breaking the cover or keeping it smooth? I kind of think that this is supposed to say breaking the spine, because I don't know who breaks the covers of their books. Maybe I copied it down wrong. But either way, I keep it smooth. I like to keep my books pristine. Question 45, do you read in other languages? And the answer to that is no, although I have read in French for school before. Question 46, what book series do you want to finish this year? And the two that immediately come to mind are The Greenbone Saga by Fonda Lee and The Books of Babel by Josiah Bancroft. Question 47, what book release are you most excited for right now? And that is the final book in The Books of Babel by Josiah Bancroft, just because I am farther in that series and I'm getting really excited for where this is going. Question 48, do you have a favorite book influencer? Before joining BookTube, I would have said Murphy Napier and Daniel Green, and I still love them, but now I have so many, I can't choose a favorite. Question 49, do you have a channel, blog, or social media feed? Well, I do have a channel. And question 50 is tag your friends, and I am so late on doing this that I am not even going to attempt to tag anyone because I'm pretty sure that this went around 2 months ago. However, it was Joanna from Joanna Souza who originally did tag me in this, and I will have her channel and her video linked down in the description below so that you can go check her out because she is absolutely wonderful. And I am just going to say that if you want to do this tag, then you are tagged, and I will have the list of questions in the description as well, since there are obviously quite a few of them. So I hope that you enjoyed this. Like if you liked this video, subscribe if you want to see more content from me, and I hope that you have a fantastic rest of your day. Bye!